Wake up, fat ass.
Oh, didn't see you guys there. Good morning. This is gonna be my day in the life as an optimized lifter, where I optimize my entire day towards making muscle gain. As soon as I gain consciousness, the first thing I do is 100 push-ups.
Alright guys, so just finished my 100 push-ups. Now what I do is I want to start the day with my mind absolutely alert. Most people, they wake up, they're just lethargic. They just feel like shit. They can't focus, they can't concentrate, and they feel that way throughout the whole day. That's because they wake up, they're on their phone, they're on reels, and the sunlight in the room is not showing like it is to mine. So what I'm going to do, first thing I do is I got my push-ups, my blood is flowing, I feel more awake. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a cold shower, really get the blood flow, get all the pores open and everything. After that, we're going to go outside and get some sunlight. It's very important that you do this, so throughout the day, you wake up with an alert mind, with an alert body, and you can maintain that state throughout the entire day until it's time for bed again. I'll see you guys after the cold shower. Guys, morning routine is done, and now it's time to get some breakfast, some quick carbs and some protein in just before our lift. Today is arm day. I'm super excited. And just before breakfast, we always get some creatine in, you know, so it can be absorbed into the body way better. So let's take some creatine.
5 grams a day, perfect amount to get yoked. Alright, let's get breakfast.
Alright, so we're just heading to the dining hall right now. We're gonna go get some food, specifically some protein, a little bit of carbs, like I said. So we're, fueled before the workout. This is like around 30 minutes to an hour before the workout. But today's plan is gonna be very fun. So we're gonna go hit a workout. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna do some work and everything, and then after that, we'll go to the grocery store because I'm out of A2 milk. I drink A2 milk in the mornings, but yeah, today I couldn't do it because I'm out of it. So yeah, we're gonna go hit the grocery store up, get some A2 milk in, and then yeah, we're gonna eat another meal and then go to sleep. Pretty good day. So let's go get some food. Got some fire food here. Fire pre-workout food. Carbs, carbs, carbs. And a little bit of protein. Lean meats here. You could also just put like some tofu or some like chickpeas. They work well with rice. And then here's the salt right here. I'm gonna drizzle this whole meal in salt, especially this part right here. This is gonna make the pump insane. Salt is so good at drawing water to the muscles. So yeah, this is for the aesthetics. Let's do it. Alright guys, we're done with the meal. 40 grams protein, tons of carbs. We're gonna wait for that stuff to digest. So I'm gonna wait for that like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. But I'll see you guys at the gym. Alright, we're at the gym. I've got my beautiful muscle shirt. Let's go hit a workout. It's arm day.
Skull Crushers, 80s for 12, 80s for 12, 80s for 9, 80s for 9. Literally last time I came here, I couldn't even do 80s. This is the power of lifting like an optimized lifter. Is that every time you come to the gym, you get stronger and you get bigger. It's guaranteed. This is absolutely insane results. It's crazy. All right, guys, finished up the workout. Super intense, got a crazy arm pump. But look at this, it's insane. 34 minutes, 6,000 pounds of volume. 34 minutes is all it takes to build a top tier physique. People work out for an hour to 2 hours, waste of time. If you're working out for more than 45 minutes, you're doing it wrong. All right, let's head back to the room. All right, just finished up the workout. Breakfast is done. A huge start to the morning already. Look at this, there's nobody else. Everyone else is hungover from last night because today's Sunday. This is the optimal time to go to the gym. Even in the gym, there was nobody in there. So it's always good to know that you're progressing while everyone else is asleep or making negative progress. Reached home. Now it's time to flex.
Alright guys, so now until lunchtime I'm just going to be working. This is my workstation right here. This is what I do for my clients. I set up their workout programs, I set up their diet plans and everything. And I make sure they're all good to go. So I'll be working on that for a few hours until it's time for lunch. I'll see you guys at lunch. Alright guys, what's up? We're at lunch. Look at this meal. Holy. Chicken salad with tofu. Insane diet score. Insane. Rice to refuel the carbs I just burned on my workout. A lot of people say that tofu is estrogenic. And it has phytoestrogens in it. But that's just a terrible argument. I won't get into the science right now. All you have to do is just Google it. Tofu only affects your testosterone levels and hormone levels if you're eating like 5 pounds of tofu a day. Otherwise, it doesn't really do anything. And it might act actually as an anti-estrogen in some cases. So if you're trying to get some free protein in with high diet score, and diet score is the thing that I talk about a lot in my videos, it just means how much protein availability something has. If you're trying to get food with a high diet score, tofu is like one of the best vegetarian options. Seriously. I'll see you guys after the meal. All right, we're heading to Whole Foods. We get some milk. What else are we getting? It's like some
Protein bars.
protein bars. Yep. All right, we at Whole Foods. Gonna get some A2 milk, some bars, but the healthy type, and we'll film some content. It's gonna be fun. Let's do it. There we go. Look what we have here. The most trusted brand for A2 milk. It's this one right here. Get the grass-fed whole milk. We're gonna pack 2 of these bad boys in there.
I love those.
All right, boys. Just got some of this beautiful Whole Foods A2 milk. I'm about to down so much A2 milk right now. Let's drink some. A2 milk. The macros on this is insane. Where's the macros? Look at that. 8 grams of protein per 1 cup. I'm gonna down 2 cups right now. This is free protein. Delicious. Alright guys, it's the evening. I'm gonna be heading out for dinner soon. But I wanted to talk about some A2 milk. I know I've talked about it a lot, but this is actually one of the craziest things that I've discovered. So a few weeks ago, I had a lot of acne. So like, there's a lot of scars right now. And I realized it's because I was drinking A1 milk. Now a lot of Eurasia, like Europe and Asia combined, and they've never had access to the specific type of cows that we get our milk from here in the US or in like Canada, right? So this A2 milk is from like European cows or Asian cows, and this is more compatible with my gut. So a lot of people from like Eurasia, they really need this A2 milk. Like that applies to like Russians, East Asians, South Asians, West Asians, of course, like all of Asia. So A2 milk is really good because when you're drinking the normal milk, you're not getting the macros that you actually need. So you're thinking, oh, I'm drinking some milk and I'm getting 8 grams of protein or 10 grams of protein per cup. You're not getting that much. It's because you don't digest it, and it causes bloating, and it causes a lot of acne. So you really want to be drinking A2 milk, and I drink this every day. This is like a really good macro source, lots of calcium, lots of protein. So yeah, this is why I really hype this up a lot. So yeah, definitely get into A2 milk if you're watching this. But yeah, the plan for the rest of today is quite simple. So we're gonna go and eat dinner after I work a little bit, and after that we're gonna go play pool. So yeah, that's pretty much what we have planned for the rest of the day. It's around 6-7 p.m. right now. So get some work until 8, and then we'll go have some fun. See you guys then. All right. So it's been a while. It's around 9 now. We just ate dinner. We're heading out to play pool. We're gonna play pool, and I'm gonna go back, end out the day. Let's go play some pool, guys. It's time to play pool.
How is that possible? Oh, it's because there's balls in the pocket.
Let's redo that. Ah, shit.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Alright, I'm back from pool. I want to go to sleep in like 20 minutes. Pretty good day. Finished all my work, finished everything I needed to. But mostly this day was to show everyone like what I do on a daily basis and how I implement all the things that I teach on a daily basis. Where I work out only 30 to 45 minutes. I work out specific muscles every week. I drink and eat according to my diets, what I need, according to my genetics, according to my culture, and I make sure that I make sure that I make a lot of progress that way. I've noticed something I've noticed is that mainstream gym advice doesn't work for everyone. Mainstream gym advice literally does not work for everyone. It especially doesn't work for me. Right? Mainstream gym advice is very average. Think about it. Mainstream gym advice is based on studies, right? And let's just say, for example, a study has 2 participants. One person, let's say it's a score on 0 to 10, okay? One person in the study scores a 0, and the other person in the study scores a 10, okay? The average of that study, well, the average of those 2 people is 5, right? What the study will report is that, on average, people get a 5 on whatever scale that was. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to show is that studies are very unreliable because there's differences between people, and it just goes to the middle always. It tells you one way of doing things, which might not work for everyone. So this is why I personalize my own training and my own diet. And I've had a lot of experience. I've helped a lot of people out with doing the exact same thing. And you can do the exact same thing for yourself. You have to be aware of what things you're eating on a daily basis that are destroying your gains. I plateaued for many, many years. I was plateauing for around 2 years just because I kept eating for my culture. There's a lot of lentils. There's a lot of lentils and a lot of carb-heavy foods, which are preached to have protein. But if you check the diet score of them, they don't have any protein, right? And there's tons of food. You can apply diets to any single culture, but you have to optimize your diet, and that's why this video is titled "Day in the Life of an Optimized Lifter." It's because I've optimized my life exactly for everything I need, so that I can make gains and make progress on my goals. So yeah, if you want to get an optimized schedule for yourself and an optimized training plan for yourself, and you think you're qualified. And by the way, you have to be very, very specific about what you want, and you have to make sure you go through with it. I don't want any lazy people watching this video anyway, right? But if you're very sure about what you want, and if you want an optimized diet, an optimized training plan so that you are guaranteed to make gains every single day you go to the gym, every single day you get stronger, then you can go ahead and click the link in the description and book a one-on-one call with me. And if you qualify, we can see where it goes from there. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. That was the day in the life of an optimized lifter. See you guys. Peace.